Update to case number 22380. So the case has a new update that it states that it is distributed for conference. So what does that mean? According to Consul Press, every petition that is docketed at the Supreme Court and remains on the docket will eventually be distributed for a conference, usually held on a Friday. The date of the conference depends upon whether or not the court is in session or in recess or on vacation. Each week of the year, the clerk's office distributes petitions due for distribution to the justices' chambers for a conference, which is generally held if the court is in session 2.5 weeks later. Each chamber receives a copy of the petition. So in addition to that information, on supremecourt.gov's website, Visitor's Guide to Oral Argument, which is related to this, during an argument week, the justices meet in a private conference closed even to staff to discuss the cases and to take a preliminary vote on each case. If the Chief Justice is in the majority in a case decision, he decides who will write the opinion. He may decide to write it himself, or he may assign that duty to any other justice in the majority. So as of November 30th, there has been an update to case number 22380. The latest update states that it is distributed for conference for January 6, 2023. Now that there is a date to review this case with other justices, privately or whatnot, should show that this case will be looked at by the justices. If there is any validity to the petition in their eyes, we could see action from the justices fairly quickly if everything holds up true. So in addition to the update to the court case, I found the original petitioner's website. So their website is 7discoveries.com. So Mr. Brunson, along with his two other brothers, created this website to keep track of the cases that they have filed. So initially there was 2 lawsuits that was filed, both in the Utah federal court. So if you go to their website, 7discoveries.com, you can click on the links to follow the progress of the court case. According to the history that they are keeping track of, on August 14th, one of the brothers, which is a lawyer, realized that they didn't have to wait for the 10th Circuit Court in Utah to continue on with the case. The brother discovered that they could use Rule 11 with the Supreme Court to bypass the 10th Circuit Court and go straight to the Supreme Court. So on October 20th, the Supreme Court had received the revised petition. Then on October 24th, the petition was docketed. I guess on October 24th, that's when the U.S. attorneys have until November 23 to respond, showing why the Supreme Court of the United States should not move on this case. I guess that's why November 23 was very important. On November 23, the Solicitor General of the United States Department of Justice replaces the U.S. Attorney. The Solicitor General of the United States, the official attorney on the record for the defendants, and in behalf of the 388 defendants, waived their right to respond to this lawsuit, thus allowing the SCOTUS to move forward. And finally, November 30th, SCOTUS set the conference date, which is December 6, 2023. The 9 justices will meet to discuss the case and decide by vote if they want to move it to a hearing, where they will officially judge the case and decide by vote if defendants should be removed from office. So I guess we still need to wait a little bit more. We got a little over a month to see what their decision will be. So it's December 1st, and I am signing out. Remember, always stay positive.